The world of celebrity gossip is always buzzing with new revelations, but today's news has sent shockwaves through fans, leaving many stunned by the secrets revealed about Jana and Steven's marriage. The couple, who have long been the subject of media scrutiny, have kept their personal lives largely private until now. However, recent statements from Steven have confirmed some of the most speculated details surrounding their relationship, including an exciting new addition to their family. For years, Jana and Steven have been the picture of an ideal Hollywood couple. Both successful in their respective careers, they've managed to maintain an air of privacy despite their public personas. Their relationship, which began several years ago, has been a subject of fascination for fans and media alike. Speculation has run rampant about their marriage, with many curious about the truth behind their seemingly perfect union. Jana, a well-known personality in the entertainment industry, has often been the subject of media attention. Whether it's her career achievements or her personal life, she has never been far from the public eye. However, despite the spotlight, she and Steven have remained relatively tight-lipped about their relationship. For a couple so high-profile, this level of secrecy is rare. The media has often tried to pry into their private lives, but Jana and Steven have managed to keep things under wraps. The couple's decision to stay private about their relationship has sparked speculation for years. Fans have often wondered what goes on behind closed doors. Is their marriage truly as perfect as it seems, or is there something more beneath the surface? Until now, the public had very little insight into the inner workings of their life together. In recent months, however, the couple has slowly begun to reveal more about their relationship. Steven, in particular, has started to open up more about their private moments, giving fans an inside look at what it's really like to be married to Jana. The biggest shocker to come out of this recent wave of revelations is the confirmation of Jana's pregnancy. For months, rumors had been circulating that the couple was expecting a child, but neither Jana nor Steven had publicly addressed the speculation until now. In a candid interview, Steven finally confirmed the pregnancy, admitting that they are expecting their first child together. Fans were left in awe as Steven spoke about the joy of becoming a father and the anticipation they feel as they prepare to welcome their new addition. The news has sent their followers into a frenzy, with many expressing their excitement and congratulations. On social media, Jana, known for her poise and grace, has also shared her excitement about becoming a mother. While she has not revealed many details about her pregnancy, her social media posts have hinted at her growing excitement and the changes happening in her life. The news has definitely captured the public's attention, and the couple's fans are eagerly waiting to see what the future holds for them. For those who have been following Jana's career, this pregnancy confirmation may come as a surprise. Jana has always been known for her ability to keep her personal life out of the public eye. Whether it's her family dynamics or her relationship with Steven, she has consistently kept things private, choosing to let her work speak for itself. There are many reasons why Jana and Steven may have chosen to keep their pregnancy a secret for so long. For one, they may have simply wanted to enjoy the experience of pregnancy without the prying eyes of the media. Hollywood couples often face intense scrutiny when it comes to pregnancy, with every detail of the experience being analyzed and critiqued by the public. It's possible that Jana and Steven simply wanted to protect their growing family from that level of attention. Additionally, Jana's career could also have played a role in the couple's decision to keep things under wraps. As a prominent figure in the entertainment world, Jana is no stranger to the pressures of maintaining a public image. A pregnancy announcement could have shifted the focus of the media away from her professional achievements and onto her personal life. By keeping things quiet, Jana was able to control the timing of the announcement and ensure that it was made on her terms. Steven has been incredibly supportive of Jana throughout their relationship, and this pregnancy is no different. In his recent interview, Steven spoke lovingly about his wife, emphasizing the strength of their bond and his excitement for the future. He praised Jana for being an incredible partner and mentioned how she has always been the rock of their relationship. While the couple has kept much of their relationship private, Steven's public comments have given fans a glimpse into their dynamic. He has always been protective of Jana, and his recent remarks about their pregnancy show just how much he cherishes her. Steven has expressed his gratitude for the support of his fans and has promised to continue to prioritize his family as they navigate this new chapter together. The couple's strong connection has undoubtedly played a role in their decision to keep their pregnancy a secret for so long. Both Jana and Steven have emphasized the importance of protecting their privacy and maintaining a sense of normalcy, even in the face of intense public interest. As with any major celebrity revelation, the news of Jana's pregnancy has elicited a wide range of reactions from fans. Many have expressed their excitement and joy, flooding social media with congratulatory messages and well wishes. Fans of the couple are thrilled to see them starting a family and have been eagerly sharing their support. On the other hand, some fans are feeling a sense of loss as they've followed Jana and Steven's relationship for years and feel a deep connection to them. For these fans, the confirmation of Jana's pregnancy marks the beginning of a new chapter, and with it, the end of an era. Some feel that their image of the couple as a perfect private pair is shifting as the couple moves forward with their family plans. Despite the mixed emotions, there's no denying that the couple's fans are excited for what's to come. Whether they're supporting the pregnancy or simply following the couple's journey, one thing is clear: Jana and Steven have captured the hearts of many. What's next for Jana and Steven? With the confirmation of Jana's pregnancy, fans are now looking ahead to see what the future holds for the couple. Will they continue to keep their personal lives private, or will this new chapter lead to more public revelations? Will they document their pregnancy journey, or will they continue to keep things under wraps? There's no doubt that the arrival of their child will change the dynamic of their relationship and their public image. For now, however, it seems that Jana and Steven are focused on enjoying this special time together and preparing for the arrival of their little one. As their fans continue to follow their journey, it's clear that Jana and Steven are ready to face the next chapter of their lives with love and excitement. The couple's commitment to each other and their growing family has left an indelible mark on their fans, who can't wait to see what the future holds for them. Today's revelation about Jana's pregnancy marks the beginning of a new and exciting chapter in the couple's life. After years of keeping their personal lives under wraps, the couple has finally decided to share this joyous news with the world. While the news has sent waves of excitement through their fans, it's also given us a glimpse into the true nature of their relationship, one built on love, privacy, and respect. As Jana and Steven prepare to welcome their first child into the world, we can only imagine the joy and anticipation they must be feeling. Their fans will continue to follow their journey with excitement, eager to see what the future holds for the couple and their growing family. For now, we can only wish them the best as they embark on this new chapter, confident that their love will continue to flourish and that their family will grow stronger with each passing day. In a stunning and rare moment of openness, Jana Duggar, the eldest daughter of the Duggar family dynasty, has taken fans by surprise with an exclusive inside tour of her very own home. Long known for her reserved nature, her grace under the spotlight, and her somewhat mysterious place within the Duggar universe, Jana's recent home tour marks a major turning point not just in her personal journey, but also in how the public sees her. For years, Jana has lived under the scrutiny of a curious fan base, many of whom have wondered why she remained at the family home long after her siblings had moved on to marriages, children, and homes of their own. Now, through this detailed look inside her private space, she's finally pulling back the curtain and letting the world into her world, one filled with intentional design, personal touches, independence, and quiet strength. The tour, shared through a heartfelt and visually rich YouTube video, begins with Jana standing in front of a modest but warmly inviting house surrounded by carefully trimmed hedges and colorful flower beds she clearly takes pride in. Dressed casually in jeans and a soft sweater, her signature long hair framing a face both serene and excited, Jana introduces the video with a soft laugh and an admission that she's never really done this before. She smiles directly into the camera, not with the media-trained gloss of a reality star, but with the shy charm of someone finally ready to tell her story her way. It's immediately clear this won't be the usual scripted, surface-level walkthrough. This is something far more personal. As the camera pans across the living room, viewers are immediately struck by how much of Jana's personality is infused in the decor. The space is bright but cozy, with soft neutrals and natural textures creating a calming atmosphere. She explains that she wanted the home to feel like a sanctuary, a place to recharge, reflect, and be creative. There are shelves filled with books ranging from classic literature to home improvement manuals, a comfortable reading nook with a handmade quilt, and walls adorned with framed photographs of her family, her travels, and her many gardening projects. The room reveals a woman with depth, taste, and a deep appreciation for the small comforts that make a house a home. One of the most surprising elements of the tour is Jana's personal office and workshop space. Known to longtime fans for her love of carpentry, organization, and DIY projects, Jana proudly shows off a well-equipped area where she designs and builds furniture, refinishes vintage finds, and brainstorms her next big project. Tools are neatly stored on pegboards. Labels are handwritten with care. There's a sense of order and discipline, but also warmth and love in every corner of the room. She speaks about the joy she finds in transforming old, forgotten items into beautiful, functional pieces. Her pride in her work is unmistakable. The room is a clear reflection of her creativity and her unwillingness to settle for idle time. She has found freedom in craft and purpose in precision. In the kitchen, Jana shares some of her favorite recipes and walks viewers through her favorite gadgets and go-to meals. While the kitchen is modest, it's efficient and filled with thoughtful choices. Every drawer and cabinet is meticulously organized. A chalkboard near the refrigerator lists a Bible verse for the week and a meal plan that reflects both simplicity and healthy living. She laughs softly as she recalls trying and failing a few Pinterest recipes before settling on the ones she truly enjoys. The humility in her storytelling and the genuine effort she puts into creating a life she loves is what captivates viewers most. Perhaps the most moving part of the tour is her bedroom, a space that feels both sacred and entirely hers. The walls are painted in soft, calming hues, and the furniture, much of it handmade or refurbished by Jana herself, tells the story of her independence. On her dresser sits a small collection of framed childhood photos, a stack of journals, and a single candle flickering in the background. She admits that this is her favorite room in the house, a place where she writes, prays, dreams, and rests. It's here that Jana becomes most vulnerable. She speaks briefly but poignantly about the pressure she's felt over the years as the unmarried Duggar daughter, often portrayed as the Cinderella of the family or the forever caretaker who never got her own fairytale ending. But in this room, in this home, she's no one's caretaker. She's just Jana. And for the first time, she looks genuinely content with that. Throughout the video, she touches on her spiritual journey, something central to her identity. While she maintains the faith-based principles she was raised with, it's evident that Jana has come to embody her beliefs in a more individual and internalized way. She talks about how her relationship with God has become more personal, more rooted in quiet reflection than in outward performance. There's a peace in her words, a clarity in her tone, that suggests this home has been a major part of her spiritual grounding. One room is devoted entirely to plants. Hanging ferns, succulents on shelves, herbs growing by the window, this is where Jana's love of nature comes alive. She calls it her green space and credits the room for keeping her calm during difficult times. She explains how nurturing life, whether in the garden or in her indoor space, has become a metaphor for self-care. The plants are living reminders that things grow slowly, in silence, and with care. It's hard not to draw parallels between her plants and her own story, one of quiet growth, internal strength, and blooming in her own time. The reactions to the video were immediate and emotional. Fans expressed shock, admiration, and an overwhelming sense of happiness for Jana. For so long, she had been the quiet mystery, the subject of rumors and assumptions. Was she forbidden to leave home? Was she secretly engaged? Was she being held back? This video didn't just answer those questions, it rewrote them. It showed the world that Jana had never been stuck. She had simply been waiting for her own kind of freedom, one she built with her own hands, away from the noise of public judgment. The home tour has also reignited discussions about Jana's role within the Duggar family and the unfair expectations often placed on women in large conservative families. For years, she was expected to help raise her siblings, manage the household, and delay her own desires in service of the collective good. That she never married or left the nest early made her a subject of scrutiny. But with this home, she has crafted a narrative that is entirely her own. She hasn't abandoned her family or her beliefs. She's simply chosen to live on her own terms. Jana's home isn't a mansion, it isn't glamorous, and it doesn't boast high-end decor. But it's real. It's warm. It's a reflection of a woman who has lived with intention. Every detail, from the furniture to the layout to the photos on the wall, tells the story of someone who has learned to love herself through the process of creating a life worth living. Her journey is not about rebellion or conformity. It's about choosing what feels right in her heart. Toward the end of the video, Jana steps out into her backyard, where she's built raised garden beds and a small greenhouse. She runs her hands over the leaves of a tomato plant, then looks up at the sky and smiles. She speaks about how long it took her to feel like she deserved her own space, her own rhythm, her own pace. She admits she still battles doubt sometimes, but she's learning to trust herself. She's learning to listen to the quiet voice inside that says she is enough, exactly as she is. The final moments of the video are filled with sunlight, laughter, and the soothing voice of a woman who has found her own sanctuary. As she thanks viewers for watching and offers a soft goodbye, there's a sense of something closing and something new beginning. The tour isn't just about a house. It's about home. And for the first time, Jana Duggar is letting us see hers, not just the place she lives in, but the life she's built and the peace she's earned. In revealing her home to the world, Jana Duggar has done something far more profound than showcase design or taste. She has invited the world into her most sacred space and, in doing so, rewritten the narrative that has followed her for so long. She is not stuck. She is not forgotten. She is not waiting for someone else to write her story. She is living it, one handmade shelf, one planted seed, one quiet moment at a time. And perhaps most remarkably, she is finally being seen. Perhaps the most moving part of the tour is her bedroom, a space that feels both sacred and entirely hers. The walls are painted in soft, calming hues, and the furniture, much of it handmade or refurbished by Jana herself, tells the story of her independence. On her dresser sits a small collection of framed childhood photos, a stack of journals, and a single candle flickering in the background. She admits that this is her favorite room in the house, a place where she writes, prays, dreams, and rests. It's here that Jana becomes most vulnerable. She speaks briefly but poignantly about the pressure she's felt over the years as the unmarried Duggar daughter, often portrayed as the Cinderella of the family or the forever caretaker who never got her own fairytale ending. But in this room, in this home, she's no one's caretaker. She's just Jana. And for the first time, she looks genuinely content with that. Throughout the video, she touches on her spiritual journey, something central to her identity. While she maintains the faith-based principles she was raised with, it's evident that Jana has come to embody her beliefs in a more individual and internalized way. She talks about how her relationship with God has become more personal, more rooted in quiet reflection than in outward performance. There's a peace in her words, a clarity in her tone, that suggests this home has been a major part of her spiritual grounding. One room is devoted entirely to plants. Hanging ferns, succulents on shelves, herbs growing by the window, this is where Jana's love of nature comes alive. She calls it her green space and credits the room for keeping her calm during difficult times. She explains how nurturing life, whether in the garden or in her indoor space, has become a metaphor for self-care. The plants are living reminders that things grow slowly, in silence, and with care. It's hard not to draw parallels between her plants and her own story, one of quiet growth, internal strength, and blooming in her own time.